I worked in the corporate world for probably about 16 to 17 years. I was in training and development most of my life in the corporate world, and I did very well. I climbed the corporate ladder, and in 2013, that all took a change for me. So I was out on medical leave, recuperating from a major surgery, and I got notice that my job was going to be displaced. That's just a fancy word to say they don't need you anymore. I prayed and I said, God, I never want to be in a situation where I allow other people to dictate my income. What I decided to do, I said, well, Lord, what am I going to do? And he said, you need to just use what you already have. So a lot of times we try to figure out what it is that we can do, but you already have a skill inside of you. A lot of times we wait and we're not prepared. So when my job decided that they no longer needed me, I wasn't really stressed too much about it because I was in preparation mode. And my first client, while I was still out on medical leave, was Florida Power and Light. I was making probably about close to $90,000 in the corporate world. My first 4 months in my own business, I surpassed that.
Wow.
But you have to ask yourself, what if I wasn't prepared?
Yes.
What you know, what you're good at, is going to help you become a millionaire. It's going to help you change the trajectory of your family. It's going to help you be able to control your income. Now, when I say perception is everything, I'm not talking about how people see you. I'm talking about how you see yourself. Because mindset is key. A lot of people will start a business, but they will quit their business in the first 30 to 60 days. Why? Because of their mindset. They don't think they're going to be successful. You self-sabotage yourself. So your skill set should be anything that you can do without thinking about it. It should come naturally to you. If you have to work too hard for it, it's not your skill set. So think about the one thing that people always ask you for. That's going to be something that you can profit from. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, it must align with your goals, your beliefs, your values, and God's will for your life. So we have to understand that we don't need to seek the validation of other people to do what God has called us to do or for our vision. So make sure your goal is very specific. Make sure it's measurable. How do you know you're going to be able to achieve your goal? There's nothing wrong with failure. It's a lesson. And I always tell people, ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen? And if your why is not strong enough, you're going to give up. You're going to throw in the towel. You're going to say, this thing wasn't for me. So sometimes you have to keep peeling back that why until you get it to the point when you read it, you literally start to cry. Then you know you got it.